So we're going to go like this, and I'm actually going to let my Dart Goblin go, and I'm going to choose the Evo Skeletons like this. And he's going to pop the ability, but I don't think it kills all of the Evo Skeletons, which is why I placed it in that position. You noticed I placed it off to the side, and now we have a nasty counter push. He has to defend both sides. If he lugs, then he's going to eat the Evo Barrel. He goes for the Fireball, but he misses one of the Evo Skeletons, and I'm going to pop this ability, and maybe we're going to get a tower down, and it is going to be tower down. Ho, ho, ho. What's up, gamers? It's Durkee here, and today we're going to be competing in the 20-win challenge with what I think is the best log bait deck in the entire meta. In case you live under a rock, the 20-win challenge is here, and it's like they always say, if you ain't playing with Goblinstein, then you ain't trying. All jokes aside, Goblinstein is pretty broken, and most of the best decks for this challenge do actually use the Goblinstein. So even though that I find this card incredibly annoying, I cannot deny the fact that it's really good. So I'm going to be playing some games in the 20-win challenge, showing you how you can utilize this deck to outplay some of the most popular meta decks. And with a 2.6 average elixir cycle, you are setting yourself up for success to outcycle all of your opponent's best counters to your defenses, and outcycle all of their best counters to our offense. So all that yapping just to say, this deck is cracked. But don't take my word for it, because as we know, talk is cheap. So hop in the sleigh and we'll be passing out lots of L's for Christmas. Let's go, baby. Alright, into our first match of the video. We're already 9 wins into the challenge. I kind of wanted to start partially in because some of the early games aren't close and a lot of times people aren't running good decks. So I just wanted to start, like I said, 9 wins. That's when I feel like the competition really starts, like 9 or 10 wins in, even 15 wins in. But you can face good people at any level, so it doesn't really matter. We see the log come down from my opponent. That doesn't really tell me too much. Miner does. He might be Miner Magic Archer or some form of Miner control deck, but because he used his log, I'm going to go ahead and do this. And Skeleton's here to protect my Dart Goblin from whatever he plays, and that's why we played the Skeletons. Ooh, Dart Goblin goes down, but so does the Cannon card. So it looks like he's going to be playing probably Mortar. That's pretty much the only thing that runs Miner and Cannon card. So up here against a Mortar deck. Mortar pretty good in the meta, pretty good in the challenge. That's why we have the Goblinstein in here, to be completely honest, is because of the Mortar. And yeah, I had the Cannon ready because pretty obvious that he was going to go for the Mortar in that situation. I don't really agree with those bats either, to be completely honest. I don't think he gets a Mortar. Oh, he does get a Mortar shot. Okay, let's go like this. Force out the log or something. Ooh, no log means we're going to... How's he going to defend this? I think we want to go barrel in the front like this because he's going to go probably Skeletons or Gang. Yeah, or Cannon cart, and that's going to be good damage. We're going to take that. Beautiful damage. Nice. So yeah, Mortar, really fine. You need to be careful with how you use your Goblinstein because that's one of the best answers you have to Mortar. So we're going to go like this, and I'm actually going to let my Dart Goblin go, and I'm going to choose the Evo Skeletons like this. And he's going to pop the ability, but I don't think it kills all of the Evo Skeletons, which is why I placed it in that position. You noticed I placed it off to the side, and now we have a nasty counter push. He has to defend both sides. If he lugs, then he's going to eat the Evo Barrel. He goes for the Fireball, but he misses one of the Evo Skeletons, and I'm going to pop this ability, and maybe we're going to get a tower down, and it is going to be tower down. Let's go, baby. Well played, knowing that he had Mortar, knowing how I was going to set up my defense, and man, that was a really, really fast match. So GG's. We're going to hold that W. I hope that goes to show how strong this deck is. See you in the next match. Alright, into our next match here against Gregor. And something I want to say about the 20-win challenge, generally speaking, if you don't get it on your first try, don't be discouraged. There are lots of pro players who fail their first time around. And as the days go on, it gets easier and easier because less of the good players are still competing in the challenge. A lot of them finish it on day 1 or, you know, day 2 or whatever. So like day 5, day 6, those are prime time days to be completing the challenge. Okay, I need to be careful here. That balloon should get pulled, and indeed it does. And he just wants to get some Miner chip. I respect that. Let's go like this just to get some chip of our own. Okay, nice. So we actually get really good chip if you look at the Skeletons. Decent chip. So he's going to be running balloon. At the end of the day, I very much consider this our matchup. So I'm locked in. I like our chances here. We have a lot of good answers for the balloon with the Goblinstein. The Princess, the Dart Goblin, I'm telling you right now, the factor that's going to separate us from winning this game or losing this game is my cannon placements. Okay, perfect cannon placement, and that snowball effectively goes to waste. We're going to even keep our Dart Goblin alive here, and there's nothing he can do about it. We're going to go like this to force out a log, and because he committed a snowball and a miner, I feel like this is going to be like a nightmare push for him to defend. Yeah, Evo Skeletons aren't going to work, and we're going to get a ton of damage. And the Evo Skeleton's going to get on the tower. No way we get this 2 games in a row. There's just no way that happens 2 games in a row, bro. That's insane. He just gives up. We're going to give him the good game. Dude, Evo Skeletons, best Evo in the game. Unarguable. I'm going to hold that W. I'm going to see you in the next match. Dang. Into our next matchup. This guy has a top 200 finish, so he's probably a very good player. I don't expect to always win. You know, like I said, there's always tons and tons of talent competing in this game, in this challenge. We're going to go like this because that Ice Spirit's going to distract it. And we're going to go Skeletons to continue to distract the Mortar. And we're chilling like a villain right now. I might pop this ability depending on what he plays. We'll see. I will pop the ability. That was really smart. He played a cannon cart off to the side. Obviously, he knows what he's doing, so good stuff. That cannon cart's going to get DPS down a little bit, but not as much as I would have liked. I'm going to Princess here. So another Mortar player. I think Mortar is one of the most annoying deck archetypes in the entire challenge. Yeah. Okay, we have to let this go. And then we're going to go for a Dark Goblin here. And he could log it. It wouldn't be a bad play. It would guarantee him more damage. But he actually just goes for the Goblinstein instead. So that's fine with me. He got a good Mortar lock, you know. Not enough damage where I feel like we're at jeopardy of losing the game or anything like that. I didn't really need to play those Skeletons. I should have saved them for the Miner. So we're going to be going up against a Mortar again. I think I said this in the first match. Obviously, this guy's a much better player. But Goblinstein is by far the most important card in this matchup. How you use Goblinstein is so important. You know, you want to be mindful of that. Kind of saving it for the Mortar because it is your best Mortar defense. So you can see there, I intentionally did not use my Goblinstein. There was very much a lot of intentionality behind that play. Even here, I'm going to try everything that I can to not use Goblinstein. And he uses his log. Okay, I have an idea, actually. We're going to do this. And this. And he has no logs, so we're going to go Evo Skeletons. Beautiful. And how the yuck? Okay, I was going to say he goes Fireball. I was wondering how he was going to defend it, but he's going to eat a lot of damage. And we forced out his big spell, which is exactly what we wanted to do. No, wait, I didn't mean to play Princess. I meant to play Cannon. No, 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 no. That was a huge misclick. That was a huge misclick. No, I played Princess when I meant to play Cannon. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's so bad. Okay. Wow, 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 wow. That was a big flub by me. That was a big flub. I misclicked Princess when I meant to play Cannon, and now he's in Fireball range. Oh, that's bad for us. That's so bad for us. Oh, no. We're probably going to lose here, to be honest with you guys. Just, I know the caliber of player that this guy is. I can see it. No. That misclick is going to end up costing us the entire game. He can just Fireball cycle me. No! Alright, well, GG's. I mean, we're going to lose this for sure. He can just go for a Fireball to close out this game. Damn. One little misclick was all it takes. Good game to that player. Yeah. I think we played it fine other than that. And he BMs. That's the way it goes. Anyways, we're going to keep that L in there, you know, for educational purposes. And I'll see you in the next match. Into our next match here against Alfio. We're just going to split our Ice Spirit and go for Skellies. Firecracker's interesting, to be honest. I feel like I don't see a lot of Firecracker in the challenge. Not that it's like a bad card or a dead card or anything, but, you know, just not like a super meta card. Dark Goblin, I think, might live here. Okay, wait. So he just wasted his log. Firecracker, log. I feel like he might be running... No, he's just running Hog. Okay. Hog, EQ. Not the best cannon placement, but we have King Tower activated, so it's not a problem. I want to know if he has a delivery or not. So we'll see. We're just going to go like this. This makes more sense. I think this deck is more common than I think. I think it's Hog EQ with the Firecracker. And again, everything runs Goblinstein nowadays. We're going to go like this. We're going to give up a little bit of Stein damage. Just to make sure that that Firecracker stays off of our tower. And he pops the ability. I don't know if that was worth it. I mean, he gets chip damage on the tower, but I don't know how he's going to defend this very well. We're going to go Barrel in the back so we can't log the front and the back. And look at Evo Skeletons. The old get out of jail free card. Okay, fair enough. He actually defended really, really well. Not too surprised. I'm just going to let this go. Okay, cannon, log. Again, not the best cannon placement, but it shouldn't really matter. We're going to Ice Spirit like this, and we're fine. We have our Evo Barrel and our Evo Skeletons coming up, so looking really good. We're at a slight deficit, but with the King Tower activated, with knowing the matchup, I feel like we have a really good chance. So we're just going to chill, and I'll get ready to go Princess in the back. I actually might go Princess at the bridge. I think in this matchup, Princess at the bridge is fine. You don't get a lot of value from Princess in the back anyway. Okay, we're gonna do this, and then I'll pre-set up a cannon. I can get back to another one. No log, so this is gonna be annoying for him to defend. Pop the ability. Nice. I told you no log. He logged the wrong side. He logged the wrong side. Evo Skeletons will force out the ability. Don't know if he has enough elixir for the ability. He does. We're gonna go for a late log, and we'll keep that Hog Rider off of our tower. Oh my god, look at how much damage he's eating on the other lane. We're gonna go Ice Spirit here, because if he ignores this, it'll be a ton of damage, and we're going Barrel on the opposite side. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, that's great damage. I'm just going to reset here. Cannon early is fine. Like, even if he goes for Earthquake, we have a lot of ways that we can defend without a cannon. Like, Ice Spirit here is going to pretty much clean up this entire Hog Rider. That's crazy, man. Let's go like this. He has to pick which side he wants to defend. I think Goblinstein in front of the Dark Goblin would have been a better play, but still fine. We're going to log to take care of Skeletons or something that he probably has to play. Okay, he's going in instead of defending. That's a crazy strat. We're going to go like this. Okay, Ice Spirit for the Hog Rider, and he can't afford a log until late. We're like this. We're already back to another barrel. And that's going to be GG's against this Hog player. Not bad. I don't think he played it perfectly, and I think we played it really well. So GG's. Catch you in the next game. Up here against Day Zombie. You never know, dude. At any point in the 20-win challenge, you could be going up against, like, very, very good players. There are so many killers in the tournament. Bar Barrel usually means they run Tornado, so I'm going to put this over in the corner. Yep. I was going to say, makes a lot of sense. Okay, we're up a teeny bit of elixir, so we're just going to go like this. We're up about 1 elixir. He does the same. All right, we're going to go like this, cannon like this, skeletons to help out with the graveyard. He should be okay. I don't think he can afford a poison right now. He's going to get a lot of damage, but I think it's worth. Dark Goblin as well. Double Dark Goblin. Yeah, he did get a lot of damage. More than I would have liked, but he just used his Bar Barrel. Okay. I should have placed that in a better spot, yeah. Okay, well played. The only good thing about the situation is we're set up to go opposite lane. And against Graveyard, you never want to go same lane. So, I think in hindsight, I should have just logged on defense, and it would have saved a lot of damage. But it's not the end of the world. I actually really like our matchup against Graveyard. I think it's a good matchup for us. Or a decent matchup. I mean, a good Graveyard player will give you the work for sure, but it's a winnable matchup, and that's really all we care about. Alright, we're going to go Princess over here to make sure that we don't give poison value. He might just take it anyway, just because it's difficult for him to get rid of Princess. And I'm going to Dark Goblin high, and we're going to actually double barrel. Like this. Ooh, and this is going to be awkward for him to defend for sure. He actually goes for the poison. Look at the left side. Look at the left side. Beautiful. That's actually the side we wanted damage on, so it works out for us. Evo Skeletons are in rotation as well. And I'm going to be super annoying here. I actually want to force out more elixir from him. So we're going to do this, and he's going to have to spend something else on this instead of actually being able to go in for a graveyard. I like that play because if you go for Evo Skeletons on defense, a lot of the times you just are giving them like a really, really good poison. I'm going to go in here because I don't want him to go in and switch into my lane. I feel like a good graveyard player would switch lanes in this situation and push into my lane. So, but hopefully he does not do that. Okay, always having a princess down is fine. You can also use Goblinstein to defend graveyards, and that's not a bad play. Oh, I meant to split that. That was my fault. I meant to split it because he might just poison. But it's not the end of the world if he poisons. Yeah, because if he poisons, he just can't go in for a graveyard. We're going to barrel on the inside. Oh, let's keep the princess alive here. No, she's dead. But she lives to see another day. We're going to go cannon low. If he goes in for a graveyard, he can't really defend the barrel. Nice. We made sure he had to defend the barrel there, which is nice. You'll notice we've been keeping up enough pressure where he can't really feel comfortable going in for a graveyard. We always have a princess down. So there's always like constant pressure in the opposite lane. This is why you need to go opposite lane against graveyard. Because if you're going same lane, they can kind of just push into you. Like I'm wondering if he's going to switch. He really should switch lanes, in my opinion. We'll see if he does, though. Okay. I just think that's the right play if you're running Graveyard. Let's keep my Princess alive. Nice, and look at all of this pressure that we have. We're gonna go Skeletons over here, a second cannon, and like this, Dark Goblin away not to poison. And we're back to another barrel. Those Evo Skeletons did a great job on defense. No, he barreled the wrong side, he barreled the wrong side. You have to know. Yeah, have to know, okay? Despite having a deficit, we're bringing it back. He's gonna eat that Ice Spirit. Okay, our Graveyard defense just needs to be on fleek. Dark Goblin like this so he can't poison it. Okay. Ice Spirit, and then Log. Like I said, he can't poison it over there. We should be okay. I'm going to Stein as well. Ooh. It's kind of a lot of damage. I'm going to barrel on the inside. Maybe he'll miss it. Okay, close match, man. He's playing well. Nope, he sees it. Well played. Should have expected that much from a talented Graveyard player like this guy. He pre-poisons, so we're going to go like this. And again, trying to keep my Princess alive just to be annoying with it. Oh, Princess Lock, Princess Lock. That's huge. Princess gets one more shot. Hopefully, we're already back to another bar barrel because our cycle's so fast. Princess is locked on the tower. He has to go for a NATO. We're going to go high Dark Goblin. Clog this lane so he doesn't feel comfortable going in for a Graveyard. But he goes in anyway. No, 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 no. I don't know how much Log does. Okay. GG's, I think. Wow, that was a really close game. Holy moly. GG's to that Graveyard player. That was just an awesome match. GG's. We'll hold that dub. Even if we lost, I would have kept it in there. We'll see you in the next game. Up here against Maxi King YouTube. Whenever a dude has a YouTube channel, you know you're probably in trouble. Like I said, later in the challenge, things tend to get a little more difficult. Oh, I wonder if he's running the Goblin Curse. Like, there's a Suspicious Bush Goblin Curse deck that's like kind of popular. We'll see. I don't know actually. I don't get his deck. At least right off the bat, I don't. He spent a lot of elixir though, so I'm not certain that he's gonna be in a good position here. Like this split lane push is gonna be bad log, surely. Oh, is this guy trying to beat it with the 1.2 cycle? I saw a bunch of YouTubers doing this, where they are running this cycle deck, and it's like a challenge to try and win with it, like a 1.2 cycle deck or something like that. So he is running like the challenge deck. So this guy is literally trying to, not like flex on me, but he's using this really, really fast cycle deck. I don't think it runs a big spell. I can't remember. I saw Mortar did it, and a bunch of people did it. So we'll see if he can do it too. This deck is so good because it like just always forces out like positive elixir trades. Like you have to know what you can defend and what you can't. You know what I mean? But like a really good player can like totally give you the work. We're gonna do this because he has to spend something on it, but his defenses are so cheap. Yeah. Ooh. Dang. Okay, I'm like nervous a little bit, low-key, because to be running this deck, you have to be a good player. Like, there's no doubt about it. I actually see the appeal of this deck. Like, super fast cycle, no spells. As the match goes on, it'll be really easy to, like, overwhelm me. But at the end of the day, he doesn't have a big spell. So I need to leverage Princess. I need to leverage, like, those troops that get value when you place them in the back. So that's what I'm going to try and do here. Let's see if he knows the barrel trick. I'm curious to see how he defends this. Like Dark Goblin and my troops like that, this is what I need to leverage. I need to leverage, you know, my cheap troops, if you will. I guess you can call them cheap. Nice, that's great damage. That's great damage. There we go. And I'm like paranoid usually about playing Dark Goblins in the back. But in this matchup specifically, I want Dark Goblin and Princess spam. That's what I need my deck to be, is Dark Goblin and Princess spam. And nothing else. He just used his barrel. And even preemptive cannons are good, I feel like. My opinion. Cannons, Dark Goblins, all that stuff is really, really good. See if he knows the Fire Spirit trick. He doesn't. Okay. Princess, Cannon, Dark Goblin. Princess, Cannon, Dark Goblin. All of those cards. Him using his log is like crazy to me. Okay. Psh, I don't know about that bomber. Dude, this deck is so hard to play. I'm like so impressed by these like YouTubers who do this challenge. I thought that was a good time to go for a princess, and it proved to be a good time to go for the princess. He's gonna get one wall breaker hit, but this is a war of attrition, and I feel like we're whittling him down, so it's fine. Okay. Dude, I'm like beside myself impressed with this guy. I'm not even playing my Goblinstein in this matchup. It's so funny. Well played, dude. This is so hard for him. Like, I'm not even gonna act like we're crazy. I have so much respect for this man doing this challenge and running this deck. I really do. I'm just gonna cycle logs. At this point, there's really no way that he breaks through me, so we're gonna go barrel log. We're gonna give him the good game. Honestly, no BM. I respect the challenge. The fact that he's good enough to try and go for a 20 win with that deck shows how good he is. So GG's to that guy. We'll hold the dub. I'll catch you in the next match. Here against this player. And I haven't really been like talking about this deck. I mean, I've been making good plays and trying to, you know, show off what this deck can do. But hopefully, you know, just by watching, if this is the deck you decide to use, that this video is helpful for you. There's also Ryley. Ryley did this challenge as well with this same deck. So, you know, obviously an amazing content creator. So check out Ryley. We're going to try and pull this to the King Tower. And indeed we do. That's huge for us. No! No, no, no. Come back, come back, come back. Okay, we almost sold. We almost sold, but we didn't. We're good. And Mega Knight, dude, I'm so impressed with people getting this far with like off-meta decks. And he's going to get a great King Tower activation. This is going to be annoying. Okay, we're already down a hefty amount of damage. I don't really want to go same lane, so I'm not going to go in with the barrel. Yeah. Fisherman, probably one of the best cards you could run in this challenge. Now, we're going to go barrel here. And low skeleton surround with King Tower activation, I think full counters this ghost. Yeah. Perfect defense. Yeah, iffy. I wouldn't have liked to take that much damage, but it is what it is. Ice Spirit here. I'm committed to switching opposite lane. I don't want to give him counter push. I think those guards were predicting a princess. We're going to go princess in the opposite lane now. Maybe force out a goblin giant or... Yeah, that's fine too. I'm going to Dark Goblin and save my building. I know he might get some chip here. But nothing really worth writing home about, I feel like. He doesn't have his guards either, so I'm going to get the barrel down to tank for the Dark Goblin. That's what I want. No guards. Yeah, okay, Mega Knight. Unfortunately, Dark Goblin doesn't lock onto the tower, but at the end of the day, it's okay. Okay, I have an idea. Honestly, hang on. This should be able to full counter, I think. No, my Evo Skeletons just got eviscerated. Damn, dude! My Evo Skeletons didn't do anything. But that's okay. He wasted his arrows like at a weird spot. I guess he thought he would get more damage. I'm gonna go in here just because he doesn't have his arrows in cycle. I know I'm like a little bit down on elixir, but I need to press my luck when I have a good cycle. I don't think he has like a lightning or anything. So, well, we'll find out. But with the deck this hefty, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't. Name of the game is Protect the Cannon until we know if he's rocking a big spell or not. Okay, we got to get back to another cannon, but we should be back to another cannon here, like really fast because our cycle is so fast. And back to another Dark Goblin. Utilizing the 3-card cycle is really important because you can see there he was like, oh, I had cycled my cannon, I can go in. He used his arrows, so we're going to do this. So keep the Dark Goblin alive for a teeny bit longer. I'm going to let that lock and then go for a cannon. I misplaced my cannon a little bit, but that's okay. Let's do this. Okay, this should full counter. Nice, nice. And if he goes arrows, okay, he used his arrows. That's huge. That's huge. That's huge. That's huge. That's huge. Nice, nice, nice. That's great barrel damage. Nice. We're managing this so well. Now that we know the matchup and we understand the circumstances, this will protect all of this from getting pulled in. He does have a lightning. Okay. I need to be really careful here and get a great log off. Log would have finished the match. I should have actually logged on the King Tower, but we're okay. I think. Why am I, like, panicking right now? Okay, GG's, I think. He's trying to get the lightning down. I think we're okay. I was, like, brain farting at that moment, but we ended up edging out a victory. Close match, dude. That's how all these matches go. That's why it's so fun to watch. We'll hold that dub. I'll see you in the next game. Whew, these matches are getting crazy. We're just going to get as far in the challenge as we can, probably. I don't expect to complete it on the first try. I know, you know, a lot of pros and YouTubers, you know, they just breeze through the challenge low-key like it's nothing. And I respect that. But, you know, I want to taper my expectations. We're going to go cannon here to pull over the Goblin Sign. Very far to the right. And we'll go for a low Dark Goblin. Goes for the arrows. Okay. No arrows. I don't know if I agree with that. I'm just going to go in for a barrel because he used his arrows. I want to go opposite lane anyway. Oh. Keep this Ram Rider off of my tower. Oh, and he goes Rage. Dude, that is so aggressive. I feel like he's dead here. Because he spent so much elixir. Well, I guess he only used skeletons on the barrel, so he might be okay, but we'll see. I'm going to pop this ability. And as soon as he gets enough elixir, he's going to pop as well, but our Goblin Sign gets to the tower and his doesn't, so decent set of interactions there. Polaris. Is he in Polaris's clan? I know Polaris is like a top 10 Mortar player. It also could just be like a generic word or something. It probably is like a word in another language. Let me know in the comments if you know what Polaris means. Alright, I'm going to go in here. He does have arrows in hand, so probably just arrows it. That'd make the most sense, yeah. It's fine. I can, helps me cycle to my Evo barrel. We're going to go Ice Spirit. Okay, Pekka comes down. Kind of to be expected. So it is Pekka Ram Rider, so I want to put my cannon like this because it'll pull a Ram Rider. Okay, I have an idea, actually. We're going to do this. I want to make him spend because then I can get really good Evo skeletons. Yeah. Nice. That was such a good play. And my man did not Evo the arrow skeletons. Nice. We get great damage over there. Immaculate. Immaculate play. Nice. He butchered this fisherman because the Goblin Sign keeps resetting the fisherman. Oh, no. Fisherman's having an aneurysm. All right. Arrows like this in the back. Ew. Okay, I regret that. Okay. I'm going to Dark Goblin early. Try and get back to another one. That's like a common theme with this deck. And then Skeletons will make sure that my Dark Goblin finishes off the Doctor. Ice Spirit here. I'm waiting for him to arrows. Yeah, okay, he does. That makes sense. Fisherman here. Oh, pop the ability. We're good. I don't think this deck runs a lightning. I think it just runs like arrows. Dude, that ability is so disgusting. It does so much damage. Okay. Good. Great defense, dude. Stonewall. Stonewall defense. I don't need to get aggressive here. I have confidence in my defense. I have confidence in my abilities. He might just plop a Pekka on this Doctor. Yeah, lol, he does. Not even on it, though. Okay, arrows come down. I love seeing the arrows come down. That's, like, perfect for us. That's very, very good. That means we can go for a menacing Dark Goblin here. No arrows in hand, but he rages. And, my man, you raged the wrong thing. You raged the wrong thing. We're going to have pressure on both sides now. He used his arrows, but peep the left. Okay, I don't want to get overzealous. This deck punishes, you know, overzealous play. So let's reset. That's the big thing, too. You can't always go all gas, no brakes. Like, people think they're like, oh, like this deck, you just spam and blah, blah, blah. Like, you have to know when you can go in and when you need to be like, all right, like, I need to reset. We're going to go like this to block a Fisherman if he goes for it. And this should take the tower if he ignores it. And then, see, that's calculated pressure right there. And it forced out 4 elixir. We're going to go like this to get the arrows out. We'll probably get 2 Pekkas down on this push. Oh, he used arrows. He used arrows. This will force out the rage, probably. Oh, it forced out another Pekka. Ha 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 ha. GG's, though. That is going to finish off the tower. Well played to us. You can beat Pekka with this deck. I know that guy didn't play perfectly or very good at all, I feel like, but that just goes to show how strong this deck is. I'll see you in the next match. Alright, up here against Ski. I think this will probably be the last match. I feel like I've showed you how to play this deck. We played against, you know, a lot of different archetypes. I mean, I haven't seen Lava, but a lot of deck archetypes. So I hope this will be helpful for you. Thank you so much if you've made it this far. Good luck in the 20-win challenge. I've said it before, but it is a marathon. It is not a sprint. You know, pace yourself and have fun. It might take you a few days to get it, but I promise if you do your best. No, that's not true. I promise if you're a semi-good player and you try enough times that you will give yourself a good chance to complete this challenge. That was my fault. I really shouldn't have given him that fireball value. I'm just going to do this. It's not the deck I thought it was. It's actually going to be Royal Hogs spam because I saw the fireball. Oh, I meant to play that in front. All right, it's a little bit of sloth there, but yeah, he's running Royal Hogs cycle. So this deck is actually pretty good against bait. Yeah. I need to know if he has Flying Machine. Flying Machine can turn the tides of this matchup like on a dime. So we're going to see. I'm going to be super ready with my Goblinstein to see if he snipes this. Yep. Always. They love that play, bro. Okay. Perfect. And now it's a decent defense because we were ready for that. Beautiful. Yeah, you need to be ready for that. That can just like lose you the game. Like that's how fragile the matchup is. All right, I hope he goes bar barrel. No, he doesn't. Okay, we'll see. If he goes for a bad bar barrel, I might try and protect it with Evo Skeletons. Okay, I might try and do it anyway, actually. Yeah, just to keep it alive. Maybe force out the bar barrel. I'm giving him a lot of spell value here, though. Ooh. Unless. Okay. Fair enough. We lived. Yeah, we lived. This matchup's hard if they know how to play it well, if they can abuse the Flying Machine. It's probably going to be a 5-minute game because it's just so difficult for me to get damage a lot of the times. Alright, we're going to go Goblin Barrel here. I'm out of coffee, so I really got to lock in. It usually runs triple spell, arrows, bar barrel, fireball, but I don't know if we've seen the arrows yet, to be honest. You also want to make sure you place your cannons low. You cannot go for a high cannon and make it easy for them to snipe it with the Flying Machine, or you're going to have a bad time. He's going to go Recruits here, probably, so let's go Stein and immediately pop the ability. I don't think he has arrows, actually. I changed my mind. Bad Stein ability. I was trying to hit the Flying Machine and I butchered it, but we got good damage on the left, so it's not the end of the world. He really has only gotten spell damage. He hasn't gone for Hogs yet. I'm assuming he runs Hog because otherwise he just doesn't have a win condition, which like really wouldn't make sense, you know. There they are. Stein here to block for the cannon and then pop the ability. I butchered those Evo Skeletons, unfortunately, so they're not going to get damage. And yeah, this is the wrath of this deck. You can see it right now unfolding. And that was really my fault, though, because I messed up those Evo Skeletons. Okay, let's lock. We have a good lead, but he has a big spell and I don't. We're going to go on the inside, maybe juke the bar barrel. There's a chance. He spotted it. Yeah, good players won't miss that, unfortunately. Oh, bad. Didn't want to take that shot. Yep, he goes for the fireball. Makes sense. I gave him fireball value. That's on me. Evo Skeletons might save us. And indeed they will. Get out of jail free card. Evo Skellies. Oh, take out the Flying Machine. No. Damn, dude. Damn. Okay. He's gonna probably spell this Dark Goblin. I feel like I would spell it. Or he might just park the bus. Okay, let's go. We have to kind of be aggressive here because... Oh, I should have played Real Bear on the other side. Okay. Left side. Okay. Winnable. Just don't really want to give him too much more spell value. So I'm going to cannon over here. We need to defend this side really well. So I'm going to go for a Goblinstein. Remember, he has a big spell and we don't. I know I've said it a lot, but it makes a difference. Okay, he uses it. Might regret it. We'll see. We got to spam here because we have Evo Skeletons and, of course, that big spell. Come on. Do something for me. No, it's not going to be enough. We have to try and deke the bar barrel and get back to another one. Yeah, he just starts cycling. He knows. GG's. I messed up a lot of that defense. That's a pretty tough matchup. I'm going to keep it in there because I want it to be educational. That's one of the harder matchups for you. But if you play it perfectly, you can win. And I definitely didn't play it perfectly. So we're going to hold that L. And I'll catch you in the outro. And that is going to do it for today's video. Here's the deck one more time in case you want to take a screenshot. I'll also put the link to this deck in the YouTube description as well. So give it a try, have so much fun, and have fun with the 20-win challenge. I know it can be stressful, but at the end of the day, it's a game, and it's supposed to be fun, and it's supposed to be hard, and there's supposed to be a little bit of adversity for you to overcome to make it that much more rewarding. So have fun, pace yourself. It is a mental marathon, as I like to say, and good luck. And I really, really hope to see you in another video real soon. Thank you so much for watching, and happy holidays. Peace!